Hello, so the question is regarding your partnership. Your partner has some exams and things to do, and you haven't heard from her in a while. And you want to know what she feels about this. I suppose you mean the relationship and the relationship itself. So perhaps what you're asking is, what does she feel about you guys having had a recent conversation, but she left you on red, it seems like? And that you're manifesting that she will come back. Okay, with this said, clear messages for the current regarding her partner. Clear messages for the current regarding her partner. Let's do one more quick shuffle. Five of Cups in reverse. Six of Wands. King of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Star. Three of Pentacles. Strength. The Tower. And Six of Swords in reverse. All right, so with the Five of Cups, I feel like you're in a state of sadness for sure and loss. You feel like you've lost something. The Five of Cups also speaks to regret. So this, I feel, speaks to your emotional state at this time. The Six of Wands here is the challenge, okay? So the Six of Wands reminds you to allow yourself to feel successful and victorious and things like that. So specific to a relationship, the Six of Wands speaks to, it's reminding you to remain positive about the relationship. It's more stable and more victorious, if you will, okay, than you may think it is. The energy of the number 6 speaks to harmony and cooperation and communication. And while perhaps at this time there's not a lot of communication because she's busy with exams, you know, the Six of Wands, generally speaking, is a positive card as it relates to a position. And I feel that to this position, to a relationship, and I feel that the Six of Wands is gently reminding you that everything's okay, okay? In the past, I do see a King of Cups here in the reverse. So perhaps there have been communication issues in the past. The King of Cups is someone that doesn't always express their emotions. So it's very possible that perhaps in this partnership, at times there were periods of cool, okay? And periods where there may have been some withdrawal at some point, okay? And this could be due to immaturity in one person or the other, but it seems like at times perhaps there was, you know, these kind of time periods to kind of cool off, okay? But in the future, I do see the Six of Cups. There's certainly going to be some sort of connection here. The Six of Cups can speak to the past and kind of thinking about the past and reminiscing and focusing on, you know, things related to the past. However, the Six of Cups, I think, is a very positive card because it also speaks to some sort of soulmate connection. So it's possible that this is someone you've known for a while, maybe someone that you really connected with in the past and even beyond, you know, this current lifetime, because the Six of Cups also speaks to, you know, soulmates, like I just said. And again, you've got two sixes here, so remember that 6 is the number of, you know, harmony and cooperation and communication within partnerships. All right, so what you've got on your mind is this Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse. So perhaps you're thinking about manifestation. You know, we're talking about the physical realm here. This is about making things happen. You're looking for that breakthrough moment. You're looking for that connection. It's in reverse here, so you feel like maybe this has been delayed or paused, and you're seeking reconnection here with, again, the recent past and really wanting to make it happen, okay? You want a physical connection with this person. And that's what you feel that you don't have at the moment, or that's what's been delayed. You have the Star card here in your heart space. you know, in your internal. This is your subconscious mind. This is what's really driving the matter here. And you've got the Star. So you have hope. You have hope in this relationship. Maybe there's something about this relationship or this connection that makes you feel hopeful and makes you feel transformed and changed and, you know, connected to yourself in many ways. And it's a very beautiful energy. So you're feeling very, you're feeling that this relationship, this connection is a very beautiful energy. And it's very lovely. And so the advice here with the Three of Pentacles, I feel it's about giving her that opportunity to do what she needs to do. Of course you can check in. Of course you can reach out. The Three of Pentacles is about cooperation as a team, okay? And it does require that everyone in the team participate. The 3 is a number of growth. We're talking about pentacles. So again, the materialization of things. It's very likely that she's very focused on building. This card is about building. So she's certainly looking towards the future. This is her focus at the moment. Perhaps there's more that can be done in regards to communication and whatnot. But, you know, the guidance here could be to allow her to do that and support her in the best way that you can. All right, and let her know that you're there, of course, to support her. And, you know, strength, I think, is a really great card. Let's talk about that a little bit, because you've got your physical strength and then you've got that internal strength, which is more about allowing things to happen, allowing that flow. Again, with the Three of Pentacles and strength, it's possible that she's just very focused on what she has to do. The cards here could also be speaking to you and just reminding you to tap into your inner strength, okay? With strength, what you have here is a feminine figure, and she's dominating this beast, you know, this lion, but she's not doing it, again, with physical strength. She's doing it with a very subtle strength. It's the strength of allowing things to happen and flow on their own. So it's kind of about tapping into that feminine energy of manifestation and creation that isn't about that will and that drive and that kind of more masculine energy of push, 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 do, which can be a little forceful even. You know, that masculine energy is about doing, you know, that's just what it is. But then the strength card, to me, a lot of times speaks to that softer feminine energy, which is very influential. It can be very persuasive. And it's about falling back, stepping back even, and allowing things to happen and to flow. You know, allowing things to come to you even. Well, with the hopes and fears, you've got this Tower here. You know, the Tower card, I have to tell you, it's a very strong, you know, card. It means a lot of things. I mean, there's a foundation here in this connection between you and this individual that you're afraid is going to fall apart. All right. And it could, you know, if it were to move in that direction, it could be very sudden. It could be very painful as well. But this is what you fear. All right. And you've got the potential outcome here of the Six of Swords, also in reverse. I feel like you're going through a very emotional time right now. It's an emotional transition here, you know, not having your partner as close to you perhaps as you've had this closeness in the past. And the Six of Swords is definitely an emotional transition here. It's about moving away from the things that you're afraid of and towards a calmer emotional state. But this card here signifies that either you're resisting that a little bit, or that you're certainly going to internalize this energy and you're going to find yourself making that shift, making that change. So, to answer your question, what does she feel about the connection? We can try to pull that information too. But what I'm seeing here is someone that's very focused on, you know, building and growth. This could also speak to your desires to want to do that with your partner as well. Okay, what does the Aquarius partner feel regarding the connection? What do you need to know about the way your partner feels about this connection? Okay, you know, your partner views this as fun, celebratory, okay? It's a upbeat kind of an energy here, something to celebrate. There's also this Knight of Wands here energy in the reverse. I'm sorry, Page of Wands, not Knight of Wands. So there could be a pause. You know, she may feel like she needs to do more planning or needs to just, you know, really get this project off the ground, because pages speak to the early stages of something. It seems like this course of study might be fairly new, okay, or early on in her own, you know, path or development. She might see that the relationship as well is in the early stages of development. Perhaps she's not necessarily viewing it as long term, and I'm not saying that she's going anywhere necessarily, but she might have her mind on, you know, again, growth and other things. You've got to get that number 3 here, the energy of growth. But she seems like she's kind of lighthearted kind of person, good energy. Let's pull some additional clarity around this. Cards to clarify these feelings. Okay, you've got the World here. Yeah, she must think that she thinks good things generally, I think, about this connection, or herself as well. With the World here, it could be that she's, again, focused on this new cycle. Could also speak to the closing of other cycles. Yeah, I get the sense that she has a good self-concept about herself. She may feel the same way about this connection, but I think she's very focused on other pursuits, other things, other passions of hers, creativity, you know, things of this nature. She may or may not be considering travel, or, you know, may have that opportunity coming up. This energy here is really about wanting to expand and grow, okay, outside of where she currently is. Kind of like feeling on top of the world, or wanting to kind of conquer the world and, again, celebrate that and socialize and network and things like that. So it's definitely an energy of growth and expansion. These are the things that she's focused on. So either she feels this way about the connection and it's bringing her that, or perhaps this is just how she's just viewing her you know, her world, her space, or her internal condition at the moment. This is kind of the energy and the messaging that I'm receiving. Okay, let's pull some additional messages from the Spirit Guides Oracle here. Okay, you've got family. The Holy Spirit reminds you of your own needs, okay? Could be to connect with family. That could also be friends and things like that. You've got Shadow with Divine Healers. Perhaps you're not in the best emotional state at the moment regarding this connection. It could be a source of frustration. You may want to figure out why you feel this way, because what I'm seeing is that she wants to better herself. You may want to ask yourself why you may feel any kind of resistance or negativities towards what she's doing and why it's upsetting you. And clearly part of that is, you know, the lack of communication perhaps. So it's something that you may want to discuss with her if you haven't already. Your higher self calls you to, you know, remain truthful. And I don't believe that this is necessarily in regards to the connection itself, but to yourself. So not the connection, but to yourself. You know, the message that I'm getting here is that you need to honor your own truth as well. So there might be things that you haven't expressed that you feel you need to, or maybe the messaging is that you should, okay? With all this cup energy, there's a lot of emotion here. So there's feelings, okay? There's things that you may need to kind of process and communicate. And you've also got bravado. So, you know, have that strength, have the energy to do that. Yeah, strength and bravado. Okay, closing messages for the client. Yeah, 10 of Cups here in reverse. If you're looking like for the happy ending, you know, with this individual, there's a pause on that for now, for sure. There's a possibility that it can be obtained, but there's certainly a pause on that. And you've got the Lovers here in reverse. To me, that confirms the messaging. For now, there isn't much forward movement with this connection. But, you know, have positivity, have hope. I get the sense that some kind of communication needs to take place. You know, some kind of conversation needs to take place to be able to get clarity on this connection, where it's headed. Okay, that's all that I have for you. Thank you, and best of luck.